gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV and MrMikeGarner.com, and this is my point of view. How is your life going? How are you finding what's going on in the news? I particularly want to talk about the disaster in Turkey, where it's been reported now that over 45,000 people have perished, died because of the earthquakes, we're told. There's a backstory to this which I won't go into, but all I would ask you to do is research what's going on in the world at the moment with all these disasters, and just ask yourself what's going on at the moment where unprecedented negative events are taking place in the world. You've got religions and certain people with spiritual beliefs saying it's end times. You've got other people saying that this is a warning, that we've got to change the way we behave in humanity, that society's got to be changed. This is more what the WEF are telling us. Certain movers and shakers, we'll call them that, who basically have got their own ideas about how we move forward between 2020 and 2030, and there is a lockstep agenda taking place, which again I've got very strong views about. But ultimately, how are you processing this? Or maybe you're keeping your head down. As I witness this and witnessing the world, and I'm in a beautiful place at the moment, North Wales, where I lived for 32 years before I moved to Thailand, and I'm back in the UK now. I tend to choose locations both when I'm in the UK and when I go abroad that are peaceful and natural. But wherever I am, I still communicate, preach and teach what I believe. What do you guys believe? Are you prepared to stand up and be counted? There's an evolution going on, whether you think it's an agenda or whether you think it's a natural procession of the earth. This is end times, whether you think it's biblical or spiritual or political. If you do nothing about it because you think, well, I'm okay, how does that play out for your grandkids? Your kids, your grandkids and future generations. That wonderful expression that bad things happen because good people do nothing. That bad things happen because good men and women do nothing. I think we're at one of those moments in time where we have to do something. On Mr. GTV, I'm teaching you some metaphysical stuff, what I call the plug-in, where you can connect to elemental forces, power yourself up, and change the perceived reality that we at the moment are horrified that we're seeing. So, as I say, the earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, the war in Ukraine, the shift in society on so many levels, economically, theologically, religiously, politically, financially, sexually, educationally. There's all these strikes. The high street's changing. Every one of those that I've just mentioned, there's a valid point for a conversation. And a lot of people are just keeping their heads down, which I understand, they're detaching from it. But you can still detach from it and stop it getting to you, which is one of my favourite affirmations. That didn't get to me. But you've got to have mindfulness, awareness of it. Step into your power and put your attention on what you want to create. Don't put your attention on the problem and radiate and vibrate the problem and destroy your health and take away your peace of mind and upset you emotionally. No, what you do is you create balance, protect yourself from the shit and shift, and positively vibrate and radiate the solution. You go from hell to heaven. You go from low vibration to high vibration. You go from darkness to light. I know you're doing that. That's why I'm sharing this stuff. If it's not for you, I respect that and I send you love. But there will be those amongst you that want to do something. You want to be a warrior, not a worrier. You're prepared to pick up the gauntlet and step into the spiritual battle and do something, but maybe you feel that you haven't got the finances, maybe you haven't got the resources, the strategies, maybe you just simply don't know what to do. I'm giving you for free a strategy, a methodology, a process. It costs you nothing. And through meditation, you can change the creation. You literally can step into your power and do far more simply by connecting to elemental forces, using what's called morphogenetics, changing the vibration, which I believe changes the creation. And I've given you plenty of evidence that you can move objects with telekinesis, that you can heal people, heal yourself, heal the world, simply by stepping into your power. Just simply by stepping into your power. Now the question is, are you going to do it? I recommend that you do it. I recommend that you look at all the posts that I've been posting on the process of grounding, connecting, protecting, raising your vibration, then radiating that and shifting morphogenetically what you see, because the world that you see comes from you and me. The world we experience through our perception comes from our collective acceptance of what is going on. And I suggest that we don't accept it, that you do your research, you look at where this is going, and if you don't feel like shifting it for yourself because you're okay, just think about your legacy and what we're leaving for our kids, grandkids, and as I say, future generations. I think we owe it to ourselves in vastly changing times to do far more and to come together as a collective. First of all, in our group, Mr. GTV, or wherever you're viewing this presentation, just rise up, step up, and by example, share this stuff simply by posting it on your own pages or sharing it into groups, or simply learning it and then sharing what you've learned from your own experiences, because shifting your vibration, your frequency, will massively change your life in the moment. I mean, I work with this stuff with clients clinically, holistically, medically, corporately, and everybody who embraces this and doesn't just know it, they actually do it. When they do it, the benefits are magnificent for the individuals who do it and for everybody that they interact with, because it has a knock-on effect through 100th Monkey Syndrome, which, as I say, if you just hashtag 100th Monkey Syndrome in the group or just Google it, you'll realise that you have the power to connect to a collective consciousness. And when 2 or 3 people do that, you can shift another 10 or 20 people. So if 200 or 300 do it, you can shift 7,000-10,000. Imagine what we could do as individuals when we unite and collectively focus our minds and do something positively powerful. This is what I'm all about. I hope you're all about, and all you have to do is make the decision and do it. And I hope that you make that decision now and just do it. So check back for more presentations from me, Mike G, on Mr. GTV for free, and get hashtagging everything that I've posted in the group: healing, consciousness, radiation, telekinesis, connecting to the power, connecting to nature, hugging trees, and it's all free, and it will awaken your dormant superpowers. You have spiritual gifts, you have other resources beyond your 5 senses. You have ESP. Don't take my word for it. Practice the exercises that are posted, and if you don't understand it or you're struggling to do that, then we need a chat. Be powerful, guys. I'm nearly at my destination now, but my ultimate destination is to bring heaven down to earth, so that we shift from the shit of hell into a state of wellness, high vibration, and make this planet the living space that it was designed to be by God, the grand organising designer. And whatever culture or religious beliefs or political persuasion you come from, I respect it all, but trust me, this world should be a classroom and a playground. It shouldn't be a prison. And we can release ourselves from prison thinking and prison regimes that are being imposed on us at the moment, and set ourselves free, for free, by learning what I'm posting on Mr. GTV. Take care, love you all, enjoy your mind.